From the campus of Fort Hays State University, this is KFHS News. Your award-winning news begins now.
Welcome to KFHS News. I'm Brett Brungardt.
And I'm Benjamin Gray. As a student, do you feel as though you don't have a say as to what happens on the Fort Hays campus? Well, here is your chance to change that. Coming up on April 28th and 29th, there will be a student referendum in order to vote on the proposed $2 per credit hour increase to the current athletic fee, which would bring the total athletic fee to $7.48 per credit hour. If you have any questions about this, feel free to contact your student government senator.
Speaking of politics, the first televised debate between the candidates vying for Kansas's 1st district in the U.S. House of Representatives was held last night right here at FHSU. All 8 candidates, 7 Republicans and 1 Democrat, were in attendance and answered questions ranging from health care reform to illegal immigration, and were given opportunities for opening and closing statements. The event was held in the ballroom of the Memorial Union and was sponsored by the Hays Area Chamber of Commerce and other Hays organizations. After the debate, a reception was hosted for both candidates and anyone in attendance. Initial sponsors, Erica Gillespie and Brendan Worth, said getting all 8 candidates together was not easy, but they were happy with the outcome.
We're all interested. Actually, the 2 of us had separate dates. I had half the candidates confirmed, he had half the candidates confirmed, so we joined our events together so we could get them all together. And you know, very lucky that it did work out.
Been great to work with the Chamber and the Fort Hays State campus and helping put this on. It's been a real successful event. I'm really excited about it.
The primaries for Kansas's 1st district will be held on August 3rd, and the general election will be held November 2nd. Congressman Jerry Moran is currently holding the seat, but will be running for U.S. Senate in November.
Spring is in the air here on the Fort Hays campus, and that means the grass is turning green, the birds are chirping, and the sounds of construction equipment fill the air. Picken Hall has been undergoing a massive renovation both inside and out. Picken Hall is an icon on the Fort Hays campus, but it has been closed for renovations for the entire 2009-2010 school year.
I came here once in high school and saw it during a tour, but it was just a quick look around. They were still kind of working on it.
One of the first things I saw when I came to tour was the fountain up here, and it was a big attraction to me, so yeah, it's kind of a bummer to see it all under construction.
Picken Hall is going through a complete renovation that will cost $4.5 million. The last major renovation was in 1960.
The architects that designed the building and the approval that was given through the administration has created a very good environment in that building. It's totally different than the old one. Everything is really top of the line. So I think people will be pleasantly surprised that haven't seen the building since before the renovation. The interior of the building probably won't even be recognizable.
Completion of Picken Hall is scheduled for the 1st of June. Both the interior and exterior were recreated to have both classic style and modern amenities. Admissions, financial assistance, the registrar's office, academic advising, the Kelly Center, and student fiscal services will all be housed in the new remodeled building. This will create a one-stop shopping experience for both current and future Tigers. Picken will reopen in early June, and the university offices will be able to start moving in to get ready for the fall semester. Plans are currently underway for a grand opening ceremony that will coincide with the tailgate festivities in September.
Don't get too used to seeing all the same buildings around campus. Agnew Hall is about to get a very big makeover. The FHSU campus is in need of renovations to keep up with the curve of other universities across Kansas. Demolition of Agnew Hall will take place over the summer. The building will be completely torn down and remodeled into suite-style living accommodations. The asbestos abatement will begin June 1st, and complete demolition of the hall will begin in July. The building is not currently handicap accessible, but upon completion of the renovations, Agnew Hall will have full handicap accessibilities. Construction of the new building is expected to begin early next fall.
With all this talk of building and improving structures here on close to home, we can still take time to remember the earthquake that struck Haiti just a few months ago. Coming to the city of Hays this week is pastor and orphanage director Pierre Alexis. He will be discussing life in Haiti pre- and post-earthquake. Alexis will talk about issues related to poverty, healthcare, education, and adoption in Haiti. He will give 2 presentations, one on Wednesday night at 7:30 p.m. in the quad of the FHSU campus, and Thursday night at 7 p.m. at St. Michael's Episcopal Church. For more information, you can contact Jake Glover at 785-628-5721. I think it's really great that we're going to be able to really hear what it's like to live in Haiti. All we ever get to see is just what we see on camera, little news snips here and there. So I think that'll be very nice.
It'll also be nice to hear just kind of firsthand someone that's been down there trying to help them out, get back on their feet too.
I agree. All right, thanks. Sports will be up next.
Dude, seriously, come on. I know I can drive the truck. I know I haven't had too many beers.
I can't feel my legs. There's blood everywhere. He's hemorrhaging. We gotta start CPR. Come on. Don't you die on me. Don't you die on...
Does your community look like this? There is something you can do to prevent this.
Many communities and even countries are now instating laws banning certain types of plastic bags and are creating recycling programs to help clean up their environment. Most communities have a recycling center. For information on the types of plastic bags that can be recycled, please contact your local recycling center or your local city officials.
By everyone doing their part, we can make a healthier environment for the future.
KFHS Sports.
Welcome to KFHS Sports. I'm Chris Lonergan. Fort Hays State hosted Missouri Southern on Friday for the annual Pack the Park night at Larks Park. Over 1,100 people turned out to watch the Tigers rally for a comeback win 10-6. The Tigers were down by 3 late, but put up 7 runs in the 8th inning to come away with the victory. Kelton Rule contributed 4 RBIs as he hit a grand slam to bust the game open for the Tigers. Garrett Morgan picked up the win in his relief effort in an inning of work, giving up 2 hits and no runs. After winning the series opener, the Tigers dropped Saturday's game by a score of 12-7 after giving up 8 runs in the 4th, and they split the doubleheader on Sunday, winning the first game 10-9 and falling in the second game 14-10. Fort Hays moves to 27-19 overall and 19-17 in the MIAA, currently in 4th place. The Fort Hays State softball team was riding a 7-game winning streak going into Sunday's doubleheader against Missouri Southern. The Lady Tigers look to keep their precision pitching hot and their hot bats going as they took on the Lions in Game 1 with an old-fashioned pitcher's duel as the game was tied going into the 7th inning at 0-0. A leadoff walk and an RBI double by Krista Bomack for the Lions would be the difference as they came away with the win 1-0. In Game 2, the Tigers had plenty of opportunities but left 13 runners on base. After 9 innings, Missouri Southern had another timely RBI double to take the victory by a score of 3-2. Kayla Rupa and Maddie Hold both took the losses for Fort Hays. The Tigers are now 25-18 overall and currently tied for 7th in the MIAA at 7-9. On Saturday, the men's and women's track teams were both in action in the Bethel College Invitational at Newton, Kansas. Kelsey Martin won the 100-meter hurdles and long jump, posting her best marks of the year. Mitch Sawfield led the way for the men, placing 1st in shot put, 2nd in discus, and 3rd in the hammer throw. The Tigers finished in 1st place in both the men's and women's team standings. Their next meet is scheduled for this Saturday in Manhattan, Kansas. So another good weekend. Baseball, doing good. 4th in the conference, looking to make a push here as they get towards conference tournament.
Coming down to crunch time, but they've put themselves in a good position to succeed at the end, so I like that.
It was really nice to see for their opener, too, that there was just so much fan support. I think, 1,100 fans coming for the Pack the Park?
Great turnout.
Yeah.
Excellent turnout.
It's really nice to see that we have that support for our sports. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for Around Town at 5:30.
Stress, you get some every day. your rent's due, dealing with who knows what at your job, not enough sleep, going to class, too much homework, you're getting lousy grades, you might even lose your scholarship, your family is pestering you, your girlfriend wanting to know why you don't spend time with her. If stress is making you feel angry, upset, or depressed, call the Kelly Center at 628-4401. Let us help.